Supposed biblical error. Did Mark not understand the custom of Jewish hand washing? Mark 7:3 says, "For the Pharisees and all the Jews do not eat unless they wash their hands properly, holding to the tradition of the elders." Bart Ehrman says about this verse, Mark 7:3 indicates that the Pharisees and all the Jews wash their hands before eating, so as to observe the tradition of the elders. This is not true. Most Jews did not engage in this ritual. And perhaps Ehrman is right, since passages in the Old Testament say only the priests had to keep hand-washing practices. However, Ehrman has made an error of cherry-picking. He is keen to cite the Mosaic law on hand-washing, but ignores the fact that the Jews of the first century often added to the Mosaic laws, making them more strict. How do we know this? Well, we have other manuscripts which confirm this. The Letter of Aristeas from 200 BC says, "And as is the custom of all the Jews, they washed their hands in the sea and prayed to God." Philo in 30 AD stated, "The law does not look upon those who have even touched a dead body, which has met with a natural death, as pure and clean, until they have washed and purified themselves with sprinkling and ablutions." We also have archaeological evidence of this custom being extended to all the Jews during the Second Temple era. Susan Haber says, "The centrality of impurity to Jewish life in the Second Temple period is supported by archaeological evidence. The discovery of mikvot in such diverse places as Gamala, Sepphoris, Herodium, and Masada suggests that in Palestine, the removal of impurity was not a right reserved only for approaching the sacred precincts of the temple, but was common practice for Jews of all walks of life." So Mark's statement about the Jews washing themselves fits right in there with the textual and archaeological evidence. So if we don't cherry pick our data, this supposed error can be resolved.